Hi everyone, good evening. A very good evening to all of you. I'm Saral Nash here with you today to talk about the strategy for slot 2 of SNAP 2023. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep to all of you. I hope I'm audible and visible to all. Can you just confirm it once? After that, we shall start with the class. Is everything fine, guys? Am I audible? Am I visible to all? So, SNAP was recently conducted. We all know that, right? On 10th of December, that was yesterday only. We even did the analysis of the paper. Gautam Baba did the complete analysis. You must have gone through that and you must have seen that what kind of paper was there yesterday. Now, the next exam is on 17th of December. What can you expect from that exam? What kind of questions did appear in yesterday's exam so that we can, of course, assume the same kind of questions in the upcoming exam as well? Or what all things can be there? We'll be discussing all of those in our today's class. So, yes, Sonali says all is clear. Good evening, Sonali. Good evening, Brinda Mukhi. Hello, Manvi, Manali, Khushi, Chavi, Sabyasachi. A very good evening to all. Ruwan Malkani, actually, I did not appear for SNAP exam. Unfortunately, I would not be able to tell you about that. What you're talking about. I do not know any of the questions that have appeared in verbal ability, but yes, I know about some of the quant and reasoning questions that appeared. So, of course, I'll be doing something around that in our today's class only. I'm just waiting for a few more seconds for the other people also to join in. But is there anyone in this class apart from Ruwan who has appeared for Snap 1? And of course, you can just share what is an expected score that you might be getting from the exam, and also that how did you find the exam? Was it easy? Was it difficult or moderate? Because a faculty's perspective is generally different from the perspective of a student. Because a teacher's perspective would be, of course, he knows everything. So it's very difficult to go down to the level of a student and then understand the difficulty level of the paper. I mean, however hard you try, still a gap is generally there. So, yes, I see Sonali appeared for it, Kuldeep appeared, Mansi appeared. So, what do you feel, Sonali, Kuldeep, Mansi, Prasad, everyone? How was it? How was it, Ravi, according to you? Ravi is saying it was easy. And what is the expected score that you guys are having? Right? So, the feedback that I have got about the exam is the same, that the paper was on the easier side, whereas quantitative aptitude was slightly lengthy, right? It was not difficult, but it was lengthy. Questions थोड़े से ऐसे थे कि करने में थोड़ा lengthy पड़ रहा था. This is the I mean feedback that I have got. Manvi confirms that QA was lengthy. Prasad says quant was moderate, logic easy, verbal moderate. Exam was easy, but quant was lengthy, contains none of the above in many questions. Okay. So Atashi says it was moderate. Sonali says V and DI was easy, but quant was on easy to moderate, but a bit lengthy. So looks like yes, all of you are of the same opinion कि quant थोड़ा सा lengthy था, बाकी चीजें उसी तरह की थी. ठीक है. Manvi is asking, please give some advice for QA. Do you think that any advice can work at this time? I mean कि मैं quant में suddenly कुछ ऐसा बता दूं कि हो पाए. I think in this stage, what matters is the strategy of the exam rather than any specific topic wise thing. I don't think that at this stage you can say कि अच्छा मैं अब suddenly अपना verbal improve कर लेता हूँ या reasoning improve कर लेता हूँ. Quant में ऐसा करना मतलब थोड़ा मुश्किल है. You can just revise things at this stage. Yes, you can do some specific topics at this time in reasoning and all. For example, ऐसा हो सकता है you suddenly got to know they are asking questions on syllogism. तो चलिए syllogism पढ़ लेते हैं. हमने नहीं पढ़ा था अभी तक. Let's put a day on syllogism only, right? Someone might feel कि नहीं एकदम से उन्होंने algebra पे 4 क्वेश्चन पूछे, simultaneous equations पे क्वेश्चंस थे. So let's do some questions on simultaneous equations today. APGP पूछ रहे हैं, मैंने नहीं पढ़ा था, चलो वो पढ़ लेते हैं. So that might be done. Though there were no questions on number system in the first slot, but who knows what is going to happen in slot 2 and slot 3. That all we are going to discuss in our today's session. Okay. Manali says VLR was good, quant was a bit lengthy. I think everyone is saying this, expecting 35, 36. A little less probably, Manali, for SIBM. Attempted 45, it was easy, but quant was time consuming. Okay, Mansi, but if all 45 are correct, so welcome to SIBM, I would say. कितने attempt करना चाहिए for SIBM Pune? Sneha, as I said, कि a good score should have been somewhere around 40. तो अब ये मान के चलो अगर आप 44, 45 कर रहे हो, अगर आपकी accuracy बहुत बढ़िया है, तो ठीक है. Otherwise, a little more would be needed. ठीक है. कट ऑफ सेम रहेगा कि बढ़ेगा? प्रसाद, मेरे ख्याल से इट शुड इंक्रीज बिकॉज द पेपर वाज ऑन द इजियर साइड विद रिस्पेक्ट टू दैट ऑफ द लास्ट ईयर. सो आई थिंक it must increase a little. Okay. So what are we going to discuss today? So as some of you are asking what is an ideal attempt, I will be discussing that today. What is the cutoff for different colleges? I will be discussing that today towards the end of this session. And what I have done, just listen to me very carefully, and I'm sure this is going to be useful for you. I did not appear for the exam, but I got the questions of quantitative ability and reasoning from yesterday's exam. They gave me that these all questions appeared. I thought that these all questions you yourself would have done, right? The questions are easy as well. So what I have done, that I have created similar questions around those questions, but not exactly the same question. I mean, it's not that कि बस मैंने 40 का 50 कर दिया और क्वेश्चन बना दिया. सिमिलर कॉन्सेप्ट बेस्ड मैंने कुछ क्वेश्चंस क्रिएट कर दिए हैं. तो ऐसा ही मैंने क्वांट में किया और एलआर में किया. आई हैव क्रिएटेड सम 12-13 क्वेश्चंस. आई विल बी गिविंग दोस क्वेश्चंस टू यू वन बाय वन. सो जस्ट अज्यूम दैट दोस क्वेश्चंस आर द एग्जैक्ट क्वेश्चंस फॉर स्लॉट 2. ठीक है, क्योंकि स्लॉट 2 के क्वेश्चंस बिल्कुल आपको वैसे ही देखने को मिलेंगे. बिल्कुल सिमिलर क्वेश्चंस मैंने क्रिएट कर दिए. ठीक है, और वो हम लोग इस क्लास में करने वाले हैं. दे आर एब्सोल्युटली न्यू क्वेश्चंस. टुडे ओनली आई क्रिएटेड दोस क्वेश्चंस. तो एक तरह से हम लोगों के लिए आप ऐसे समझ लीजिए कि एक मॉक टेस्ट हो जाएगा, एक छोटा सा मिनी मॉक. ठीक है, और बहुत सारे लोग साथ साथ कर भी रहे हैं, तो हमने थोड़ा सा आइडिया भी हो जाएगा कि कितने लोगों से मैं जल्दी कर पा रहा हूं कि मैं लेट कर पा रहा हूं. विल बी डूइंग दैट, राइट? सो विल बी स्टार्टिंग विद द क्वेश्चंस इन अ लिटिल व्हाइल. फर्स्ट लेट अस टॉक अबाउट द स्लॉट फर्स्ट, कि कल क्या हुआ है उसके अंदर. पहले मैं उसके बारे में बात कर लेता हूं एक बार. ठीक है, विवेश प्रशांत कह रहे हैं, इज इट स्लॉट 2 स्लॉट 3 सेम लेवल और डिफरेंट लेवल कंपेयर टू स्लॉट 1? दैट्स अ वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन दैट प्रशांत इज आस्किंग, कि क्या स्लॉट 2 स्लॉट 3 का पेपर सेम लेवल का रहता है? Snap authorities, they do not normalize your score. So that means they always try to create a paper almost of the same difficulty level, which of course does not happen in CAT. CAT में अगर पेपर एक ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा तो नॉर्मलाइज करके उसको स्कोर ज्यादा दे देंगे. But it does not happen in Snap. So therefore they always try to keep almost the same kind of paper in all 3 slots. Secondly, what we have seen in the past, though they created the same kind of paper, बट अगर स्लॉट 2 वाले को ये पहले से पता होगा कि स्लॉट 1 में पेपर बिल्कुल इस तरह का आ रहा है, तो बड़ा आसान हो जाएगा उसके लिए. पॉसिबली दे माइट चेंज इट द वे दैट इन स्लॉट 1 क्वांट वाज ऑन द लेंथियर साइड, सो प्रोबेबली स्लॉट 2 में रीजनिंग थोड़ा लेंथी हो सकता है, किसी में वर्बल थोड़ा लेंथी हो सकता है. सो दीज काइंड ऑफ चेंजेस माइट हैपन, दो व्हाट वी हैव सीन इन द पास्ट दैट द कैटेगरी ऑफ क्वेश्चंस हैज ऑलवेज रिमेन ऑलमोस्ट द सेम थ्रू आउट. आई मीन अगर पहले वाले स्लॉट में आपको 2 क्वेश्चन ब्लड रिलेशन पे देखने को मिलेंगे, तो देयर आर वेरी गुड चांसेस कि सेकंड और थर्ड स्लॉट में भी 2 ही क्वेश्चन ब्लड रिलेशंस में देखने को मिलेंगे. सो द काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस दैट दे आस्क फ्रॉम, दे हैव बीन ऑलमोस्ट द सेम थ्रू आउट. वो तकरीबन तकरीबन सेम रहता है. कि कितना अटेम्प्ट करना चाहिए बात कर चुके हैं. स्नेहा, कट ऑफ सेम रहेगा कि बढ़ेगा, अभी बताते हैं प्रसाद उसके बारे में. इट इज इजी बिकॉज ऑफ यू. ओ थैंक यू कुलदीप शुक्ला. Okay, so let's start talking about the slot now. So first of all, when I talk about the paper pattern, of course it has been the same. The duration was 90 minutes. Marking scheme was +1 for each hour, and for every wrong answer there was -0.25. There was no sectional timing. As always, it has been there. Now when I talk about the paper pattern, okay, so total 60 questions were there, and out of those 60 questions, 15 questions were from general English, 25 questions from analytical and logical reasoning, 20 questions quantitative DI/DS. सब कुछ सेम लाइंस पे था. DI पे सिर्फ एक सिंगल क्वेश्चन था. If you compare it with 2022, you will see it here that English was 2022 may be easy, 2023 may be easy. It has been the same. But when I talk about analytical and logical reasoning, it has been easy to moderate in 2023, whereas 2022 में it was on the moderate side. इसका मतलब एनालिटिकल एंड लॉजिकल रीजनिंग आपका 2022 के मुकाबले थोड़ा सा इजी हो गया था. द पेपर वाज अ लिटिल इजी हियर. बट व्हेन आई टॉक अबाउट द थर्ड सेक्शन विच इज क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड, I see that it was easy to moderate in 22, but this time it was moderate only because of the लेंथ ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस. 2022 में क्वेश्चंस उतने लेंथी नहीं थे. 2023 में थोड़े से लेंथी क्वेश्चंस हो गए थे. अदरवाइज द क्वेश्चन पेपर वाज द सेम. बट ओवरऑल अगर पेपर को देखा जाए, इट वाज ऑन एन इजियर साइड विद रिस्पेक्ट टू 2022. नाउ हाउ इजी वाज इट, उससे हमारे कट ऑफ पे कितना फर्क पड़ेगा, आई विल बी कमिंग टू दैट एट द एंड ऑफ दिस सेशन. बट करंटली लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द बाइफर्केशन ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस, दैट व्हाट काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस डिड अपीयर. In general English, they ask questions from everything under the sun which can be there in English, right? Though you will see that almost all the questions are based upon grammar, just one question based upon vocabulary. Otherwise, you have proverb, fill in the blanks, conjunctions, noun, pick the correct option, sentence, adverb, adjective, antonyms. So antonyms एक अकेला ऐसा हुआ जो vocab पे था, बाकी सारे questions they all were based upon grammar. 15 questions में से 14 questions were based upon grammar. That means grammar is important, right? And as I told you before, this structure generally remains the same throughout the slots. तो मान के चलिए स्लॉट 2 स्लॉट 3 में तकरीबन ऐसा ही होने वाला है, तैयार रहेगा स्लॉट 2 के लिए कि वहां पे भी आपको ये काम करके जाना है. इन स्लॉट 2 व्हेन यू गो, यू मस्ट बी प्रिपेयर्ड विद ऑल योर ग्रामर स्किल्स. आज ही घर जाके पढ़ना शुरू कर दीजिए. प्रोवर्ब्स के बारे में, एडवर्ब्स के बारे में, एडजेक्टिव्स के बारे में, नाउन्स के बारे में, एक्टिव पैसिव वॉइस के बारे में, ऑल दीज थिंग्स, preposition, conjunctions and all that, they all should be extremely clear to all of you, right? And you just have to revise in my opinion. मुझे नहीं लगता इसमें आपको कुछ नए सिरे से कुछ पढ़ना शुरू करना है, शायद सिर्फ रिवीजन है. रिवीजन करोगे काम बन जाएगा. यू डोंट हैव टू डू मच अबाउट इट. 40 प्लस सेफ स्कोर है क्या एसआईबीएम के लिए? टच एंड गो सिचुएशन है प्रसाद, हो भी सकता है नहीं भी हो सकता है. कोशिश कीजिए थोड़ा सा ज्यादा ही रहे. स्नेहा नहीं, हमेशा 45 नहीं रहता है. आई विल बी कमिंग टू दैट एज वेल. ठीक है कि 45 का कट ऑफ हमेशा नहीं रहता है. आई विल बी गिविंग यू द एग्जैक्ट फिगर्स दैट हाउ मच द कट ऑफ हैज बीन फॉर एसआईबीएम टुवर्ड्स द एंड ऑफ दिस सेशन. उसके बारे में हम बात करूंगा. ठीक है. Next, then I talk about analytical logical reasoning. 16 questions from analytical reasoning, and in these 16 questions, they ask questions on every area. Number series, and then letter series, and after that, we had questions on directions, we had questions on blood relations, we had questions on linear arrangement, I mean, all those type of questions that you have studied, syllogism, etc. जितने types के questions होते हैं, they all were there in this exam. That means all 16 questions had all the types, and 9 questions from verbal reasoning, which were based upon, once again, assertion reasoning and all those kind of questions which have been there. So these are the 25 questions of analytical reasoning and verbal reasoning. And finally, when I talk about quantitative aptitude section, 8 questions as always. मेरे ख्याल से ये तो ट्रेंड बन गया, किसी भी एग्जाम के बारे में बात करो, अर्थमेटिक इज द सिंगल हाईएस्ट टॉपिक इन क्यूए. ठीक है, सबसे ज्यादा क्वेश्चन जनरली अर्थमेटिक पे होते हैं. 8 क्वेश्चंस आर देयर. 4 questions are from algebra, 3 questions are from geometry, 4 questions are from modern mathematics, and just one single question from data interpretation. और मॉडर्न मैथ पे बेस्ड क्वेश्चन भी ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत ज्यादा लेंथी क्वेश्चन पूछ लेते हैं. जनरल क्वेश्चंस वर देयर, इवन अलजेब्रा एंड ऑल दैट. हाँ, कुछ कुछ लेंथी क्वेश्चंस हर एरिया से पूछे गए थे, बट यस, दीज आर द कॉमन एरियाज फ्रॉम विच क्वेश्चंस वर आस्क्ड. बट द इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इज जीरो फ्रॉम नंबर्स. एक भी क्वेश्चंस वो नंबर से उन लोगों ने नहीं पूछा इस साल. हालांकि नंबर सीरीज बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस थे, बट नंबर बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस नहीं थे. Now, before I'll go to these percentiles and all, कितने स्कोर पे कितना परसेंटाइल आ रहा है, I'll be talking about each and every college of SIBM कि कितने परसेंटाइल पे आपको कौन सा कॉलेज मिलता है. About the top 4-5 colleges. I'll also tell you कि कितना स्कोर आपको लाना चाहिए था लास्ट 2-3 years में, कितने स्कोर पे कौन सा कॉलेज आप लोगों को मिल रहा था. So I will be discussing about those, but as I discussed before with you, I will be discussing about some fresh questions now. Okay. फ्रेश क्वेश्चंस मैंने आपको बताया. फ्रेश क्वेश्चंस का यहां पे मेरा क्या मतलब है? फ्रेश क्वेश्चंस मतलब आई हैव क्रिएटेड एब्सोल्युटली न्यू क्वेश्चंस बेस्ड अपॉन द क्वेश्चंस दैट अपीयर्ड इन यस्टरडे स्नैप. सो इट इज लाइक अगर सेम तरह के क्वेश्चन स्नैप 2 और 3 में आने, इसका मतलब ये है you can expect questions absolutely like these in the exams as well. So it is like a competition now between all of you. I would want to see which all people answer fast enough, because you all know that snap is an exam of टाइमिंग नाउ. आपको अच्छे कम टाइम में और ये क्वेश्चंस क्वेश्चंस करने हैं, और ये फ्रेश क्वेश्चंस तो गारंटी है किसी ने पहले किए नहीं होंगे. सो इफ यू आर आंसरिंग फर्स्ट, दैट मींस यू आर फास्ट. सिंपल. ठीक है, तो अगर आप यहां पे अच्छा कर पा रहे हैं, हैव दिस कॉन्फिडेंस, यू वुड बी डूइंग इट गुड इन द स्नैप एग्जाम एज वेल. नहीं कर पा रहे तो मान के चलिए थोड़े आने वाले दिनों में आपको प्रैक्टिस इसी चीज की करनी है. यू जस्ट हैव टू वर्क अपॉन योर स्पीड. Straight away, I'm starting with the first question here on your screen. Let us see who are the first people to answer this question. Here is the first one for all of you. Give me the answer. तो थोड़े से लेंदी क्वेश्चन थे, तो मैंने भी हल्के से लेंदी ही क्वेश्चंस बनाए हैं ताकि आप आंसर इसको कर पाए. Oh yes, Zilani, everyone has got the same feedback कि पेपर तो थोड़ा सा आसान ही था, लेकिन some of the quant questions were little on the lengthier side. That everyone says so. So what is the answer for this first question? I would like to see that who are the first few people to answer this question, and please do not forget to press the like button as well. At least for these fresh 12, 13 questions, you must do that. What do you have as the answer for this first question? How fast you answer that I want to see. Yash is the first person to answer. Yashika is the second person to answer. These are the two people who have answered on the app. And what a coincidence. Yash and Yashika are the first two people. Ruwan has answered as B, which is 150. Yash has got the answer as 140. Yashika has got the answer as 160. So we got 140, 150, 160. Is there any other answer? Tanisha has got B, which is 150. Darshan has got 150. These are the first few answers that I've got. Sonali also has got one, that is B, which is 150. Zilani got B 150. Darshan has got B 150. So looks like 150 is quite in demand now. Punyak has got D, that is equal to 170 now. So let's start doing it. देखते हैं क्या आंसर आता है इस क्वेश्चन का. चलिए करना शुरू करते हैं. So this question says Amit purchases some articles at 120 per article. While selling his articles, his first article is sold at a profit of 20 rupees, second at a loss of 30, next at a profit of 40, next at a loss of 50, and that ways he is going on. What is his net profit after selling 29 article? So on the first article, he got 20 rupees profit. Second article, 30 rupees loss. थर्ड आर्टिकल 40 रुपीज प्रॉफिट. वहां यहां वन है तो यहां टू है, यहां टू है तो यहां थ्री है, यहां थ्री है तो यहां फोर है. So on the 29th article, can I say there would be a profit of 300 rupees? On the 29th article, profit of 300, क्योंकि 29 है तो यहां 30 होगा. Now, first two articles give you a loss of 10, next to give you a loss of 10, next to give you a loss of 10. So 14 times there is a loss of 10, that is minus 140, and one time there is a profit of 300. So ultimately there is a profit of 160 rupees, and C option should be the right answer for this question. That is equal to 160 rupees. Who are the first few people to answer this correct? Yashika was the first person to answer this correct. Then I see C option is given by Vrinda Mukhi, then Vijay Arora. They all has given the answer as 160. 160 was the right answer. ठीक है. गौरव पारिक ऑल्सो गॉट 160 रुपीज. देखिए मैं फिर बता दूं आप लोगों को ये चीज कि क्वेश्चन इसी तरह का, जैसे मैं इसका एक बताता हूं जो क्वेश्चन कल एग्जाम में पूछा गया था. द क्वेश्चन वाज ऑन फर्स्ट आर्टिकल ही गॉट ए प्रॉफिट ऑफ 2 रुपीज, ऑन सेकंड आर्टिकल 4 रुपीज, थर्ड आर्टिकल 6, देन 8, 10, 12, ऐसा करके प्रॉफिट होता जा रहा है. हाउ मेनी आर्टिकल्स शुड ही सेल to have a certain profit? This is what the question was. So basically a series was there, and from that series you have to see when do I get this much of profit. यहां भी मैंने उसी तरह की सीरीज बना के बस मैंने प्रॉफिट और लॉस उसको कर दिया, एंड आई जस्ट आस्क्ड यू दैट हाउ मच प्रॉफिट डिड ही गेट. ठीक है. तो ये मैं बता रहा हूं आपको फ्रेश क्वेश्चन है, लेकिन अराउंड दोज क्वेश्चंस, एंड देयरफॉर आई एम सेइंग there are very good chances these questions are pretty similar to the kind of questions that you are going to see in snap 2 and snap 3. Okay. So congratulations to the toppers, Yashika, and then I see Vrinda Mukhi, Vijay Arora, Gaurav Parikh, and Mansi Yadav. Let us see what happens in question number 2. Here is question number 2 for all of you on your screen now. Let's see who are the toppers for this second question. What is the right answer for question number 2 now? Who are the first few people to answer this next question? Okay, Ruwan is the first person to answer. Ruwan says 14400. Very good, Ruwan. Very fast. Who's the second one to answer now? Vijay Arora also got the answer as 14400. The second person to answer is Vijay. Very good, Vijay. Rajvi Doshi is the third person to answer. Good, Rajvi. Yash has answered 28800. Very good, Yash. Zilani has got A. Very good, Zilani. Priyal has got A. Good, good, good. Very good, guys. On YouTube, all five answers are A, whereas Yash says 28800. I was expecting more answers though. Sonali also has got A. So let's start doing this question now. चलिए करते हैं. ये कहता है in how many ways the letters of word educations can be rearranged such that the vowels occupy the positions of consonants and vice versa. If you look at this word E, D, U, C, A, T, I, O, N and S. So which are the vowels? E is a vowel, U is a vowel, I is a vowel, A is a vowel and O is a vowel. So there are total 10 letters out of which 5 are vowels and the remaining 5 are consonants. So vowels should go to the place of consonants and consonants should go to the place of vowels. So vowels have 5 places to sit in, that is possible in 5 factorial ways. Consonants have 5 places to sit in, that is possible in 5 factorial ways. Vowels के लिए 5 factorial ways, consonants के लिए 5 factorial ways. The answer is 120 into 120, which is equal to 14400. Yes, option A is the right answer. And along with that, let me also tell you guys, education is the smallest word having all 5 vowels. I don't know whether you knew about this before or not. Okay? The smallest word with all 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, U, सब आते हैं. That word is education. You should have this education, right? So 14400 is the correct answer, which was answered correctly first by Ruwan, then by Vijay Arora, then Rajvi, Zilani, Priyal, Sonali, Shreya, Guri Singh, and then Punyak as well. Whereas on the app, I got the right answer from Tanisha, Yashika, Manvi, and Manali. They all gave the right answer. I'll move ahead to question number 3 on your screen now. Give me the right answer now. What is the correct answer? Question number 3, in a school there are 100 students. What is the answer to this question? And let me see the first few correct answers for this question. Any answer for this third question? Zilani is the first person to answer. He says B. Very good. Pratham says A. We have got two answers till now. They are B and A. Priyal also says B. Three answers we have got till now. Very good. Rushil has got B. Vijay Arora has got 8. So everyone till now is saying 8 except one person who says 5. Tanisha has got B. Okay. Yashika has got B. Okay, everyone is saying B till now. Sonali also is getting B. So let's start doing it. ठीक है, चलिए करना शुरू करते हैं. So let us say he says in a school there are 100 students. Every boy is given 2 toffees. Every girl is given 3 toffees. If the number of toffees per boy and girl are interchanged, that means boys start getting 3 and girls start getting 2. The number of toffees increased by 10. How many boys are there in the school? So let us say the number of boys in the school is equal to A. So what is the number of girls? Oh my God, I've given the wrong options, I think. So let's do it again. I think I've given the wrong options. मैंने एक्चुअली आपको बॉयज और गर्ल्स नहीं दिए, मैंने आपको डिफरेंस ऑफ बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स दे दिया. एज आई सेड, देखिए मैंने अभी बनाए हैं तो हो सकता है कोई मैंने गलती छोड़ दी हो. सो प्लीज डू इट अगेन एंड गिव मी द राइट आंसर, एग्जैक्ट आंसर. 5 8 10 12 तो सारे गलत है. मैंने क्वेश्चन हाउ मेनी बॉयज पूछ लिया है आपसे. सो व्हाट इज द नंबर ऑफ बॉयज इन द स्कूल? प्लीज टेल मी अगेन. None of the options is correct. That was a mistake from my side. I actually did not give you the right answer in the options. So forget about the options. Give me the right answer. What is the right answer according to you of this question? I gave the wrong options though. Yes, very good, Guri Singh. Okay, Manali, very good. वृंदामुखी हैज गिवन द आंसर प्रखर. नहीं हो सकता. अंकित बाजपेयी, गौरव पारेख, जिलानी. अब मैं समझ गया आप सब लोग, मतलब मैंने ही कुछ मिस्टेक की थी. श्रेया राजेश एज वेल. तो चलिए अब फटाफट कर लेते हैं. लेट अस से देयर आर ए बॉयज, सो देयर आर 100 minus a girls. When a boy is given 2 toffees, that is 2a. A girl is given 3 toffees, that is 3 into 100 minus a. The total number of toffees is 300 minus a. 2a minus 3a is minus a plus 300. Now, if a boy is given 3 toffees, that means 3a. If a girl is given 2 toffees, that is twice of 100 minus a. He says this is equal to how much? This would be 200 plus a. और वो कह रहा है नंबर ऑफ टॉफीज जो है वो 10 से इंक्रीज हो गई हैं. इसका मतलब 300 माइनस a प्लस 10 is equal to 200 plus a, which gives me 2a is equal to 310 minus 200, 110, or a is equal to 55. So the number of boys is equal to 55. I'm sorry, मेरे दिमाग में ये चल रहा था कि बॉयज और गर्ल्स में डिफरेंस कितना है, मैं पूछना ये चाह रहा था. एक्चुअली दिस क्वेश्चन वाज इजियर इफ आई आस्क्ड यू द डिफरेंस. ठीक है, तो ज्यादा आसान होता. देखिए सीधी सीधी बात ही है, अगर 2 टॉफी की बजाय हम लोग 3 टॉफी देना शुरू कर देंगे, पर पर्सन 1 टॉफी का फर्क पड़ेगा, राइट. और नंबर ऑफ टॉफीज 10 से इंक्रीज हो रही है, दैट स्ट्रेट अवे दैट मींस दैट द नंबर ऑफ बॉयज इज 10. If boys were initially getting 2 toffees and now they're getting 3 toffees, that means every boy is now getting an extra toffee. So इसका मतलब सीधे सीधे एक एक टॉफी से हमारे पास 10 का इंक्रीज आ रहा है, तो बॉयज मस्ट बी 10 मोर देन गर्ल्स. अब अगर बॉयज 10 मोर देन गर्ल्स होंगे तो यही पूछना चाहिए था मुझे क्वेश्चन में, दैट नंबर ऑफ बॉयज इज हाउ मच मोर देन द गर्ल्स. दैट आंसर शुड हैव बीन 10. अदरवाइज अगर बॉयज गर्ल्स से 10 ज्यादा है और टोटल 100 है, तो उससे भी आ जाता है मेरे पास आंसर दैट 55 एंड 45, सो दैट 55 इज 10 मोर देन 45. एनीवेज, इसमें थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ हो गई, बट एनीवेज आप सब लोगों ने आंसर सही दिया, तो आगे बढ़ जाते हैं. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 प्रोबेबली ऑन द योर स्क्रीन. अब देखते हैं कौन सही आंसर करता है. लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट दिस क्वेश्चन बिकॉज आई गॉट टू नो दैट द क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम एपी सीरीज जीपी सीरीज वाज अ लिटिल लेंथी, so I tried to make this question a little lengthy. Let's see what is the answer. What is your answer for this question? And I repeat, if you are getting a good, I mean, competition here, that automatically means that you are doing good. These are all new questions. Sir gave slot 1 yesterday, 14 attempts with a good accuracy. SIBM, SCM, possible, sir? So, Radha Vinod, that depends upon that good accuracy, right? How good is that? So, अगर वो काफी ही अच्छी है तो काम चल जाएगा, वरना गड़बड़ हो सकती है. If you have more than 80% accuracy, probably SMHRD is a possibility. So what is the answer for this question now? Next question that you have on your screen, which is based upon APCDs. SMHRD is only for HR or for others BM2? No, no, no. SMHRD is not only for HR, Sonali. नाम से ऐसा लगता है, but actually they have all the, I mean, specifications. AK Vlogs is saying C and not once, many times C. So what do you think is the answer? Is it too difficult a question? I did not get any answer till now. या इसमें भी कुछ मिस्टेक कर दी मैंने? हो सकता है कुछ कर दी हो. Let's start doing it then. No answers we got. Only AK block says C. तो चलिए करते हैं. In an AP series, the third term and the seventh term add up to 75, whereas the difference between them is 15. So the third term plus the seventh term is 75, and the difference between them, third term minus seventh term, is 15. Let's just add the two equations. ये दोनों कट जाएंगे. Twice of the third term is 90, which means third term is 45. And if third term is 45, what is the seventh term? Seventh term should be equal to 30, right? Seventh term should be equal to 30. Once again, I have made a mistake. मैं अभी देख लिया मैंने कुछ गलती कर दी है. I took the common difference as 15. जबकि common difference 15 इसका नहीं आएगा. पता नहीं क्या दिमाग में था मेरे. I took it as 15 and I got the answers. So you must not be getting any of these as the answers. I'm sure your answer would be in fractions now. ठीक है? So common difference is equal to 15. अब कॉमन डिफरेंस आपका 15 नहीं है क्योंकि आप थर्ड से सेवंथ टर्म तक जा रहे हैं. थर्ड से सेवंथ टर्म तक 4 टाइम्स कॉमन डिफरेंस आता है. सो 4 टाइम्स ऑफ कॉमन डिफरेंस इज 15. दैट मींस द कॉमन डिफरेंस इज 15 बाय 4. और अगर कॉमन डिफरेंस 15 बाय 4 लोगे तो 14 टर्म्स का सम निकालने में थोड़ा सा मुश्किल हो जाएगा. वो डेसिमल्स में आएगा. लेट्स फॉरगेट दिस क्वेश्चन. आगे बढ़ जाते हैं. काफी गड़बड़ कर डाली मैंने. दो क्वेश्चंस एकदम से गड़बड़ आ गए हैं. हियर इज द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. आई होप आई डिड नॉट मेक ए मिस्टेक हियर. ठीक है. आई एम सॉरी फॉर दैट. आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग दैट यू गेट सम गुड क्वेश्चंस, बट खुद बनाने में आदमी जो है ना फिर साथ साथ उसको रिव्यू नहीं कर पाता. एंड समटाइम्स वी हैव अ मिस्टेक. सो श्रेया हैज गॉट द आंसर एज 175 बाय 4. पॉसिबली दैट इज द राइट आंसर, बिकॉज वो आएगा फ्रैक्शंस में, ये श्योर है. Next question on your screen. So what is the answer? I hope this is the right answer. Yes, looks like this is right. So I should be getting some answers very fast here. Ruwan has given the answer as D, that is no profit, no loss. Rushil says D. Zilani says D. You got the first three answers as D only. Is it slot 1 or slot 2 exam? Vinay, it's not the exam, just questions which might be there. Sonali has got D. Friends Vlogs has got D. So everyone is saying D. It's an easy question, है ना? It's properly snap kind question, which should have been done. ये कहता संदीप sold a laptop for 81,000 rupees after a 10% discount. If you give a 10% discount, that means market price must have been 90,000. उसी से तो 10% कम है ये. And made a profit of 12.5%. That means 1 by 8. अब अगर आपको 1 by 8 का प्रॉफिट हो रहा है 81 में बेच के, that means your cost must have been 72,000 because it is 1 by 8 more than this. So 81,000 is something which is 1 by 10 less than 90,000 and 1 by 8 more than 72,000. If he gives a 20% discount, अगर आप इस पे 20% का डिस्काउंट दे दोगे तो प्राइस 72,000 ही हो जाएगा. The cost is 72, you are selling for 72. That means there is no profit, no loss. So D option is the correct answer here. And Ruwan is the first person to answer this correctly, followed by Rushil, Zilani, Sonali, friends, Ayushi Verma, Vrinda, इन सब ने सही आंसर दिया है. That's great. D option is the right answer. No profit, no loss is there. I hope you understood it. Now I'll move ahead to the next question. Now हम लोगों को बहुत fast करने हैं questions. Next question is here. Here is the question. Give me the answer. What is your answer according to this? Yes, exactly the kind of questions that have appeared. What is your answer for this question? I'm sure all of you can answer this fast enough. Sushovan has answered. Sushovan is the first person to answer. Very good. Tamagna has answered, Ayushi Verma has answered, Nandita, Prasad, Yashika, विजय अरोड़ा, वृंदामुखी और सब ने सही आंसर दिया है। इसी तरह के क्वेश्चन आए, अब ऐसे में सोचना बहुत आसान बना दिया मैंने, इसी तरह के क्वेश्चन आए। राजवी, प्रियल, मनाली, गौरव, श्रेया, सोनाली, सभी का आंसर सही आ रहा है। यस, द आंसर इज 72। इट इज 5 plus 4 into 5 minus 4, 7 plus 5 into 7 minus 5, 9 plus 6 into 9 minus 6. So 11 plus 7 into 11 minus 7. So your answer would be 72. In other words, you can also say it is a square minus b square. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. So 5 square minus 4 square is 9. 7 square minus 5 square is 24. 9 square minus 6 square is 45. That way we have got it. Next question, guys. Here is the next one. Let's see what answer do you get here in this question. बहुत लोगों ने सही आंसर दिया पिछले क्वेश्चन का। यशिका, कनिका, पुण्य, प्रखर, मानसी, रुवान। Yes. So what is the answer for this next question now, which is again a little lengthy now? What is the right answer for this particular question? Sanjeev and Amit, they both are part of these 5 students. Just keep that in mind if it is not clear. Sanjeev and Amit both are parts of this group. Rushil Dani is the first person to answer. Very good, Rushil. Sanjeev Manohar also got the answer as D. Vijay Arora says B 40. We have got Yashika who's saying C 50. Rushil, Sanjeev, Vijay, Yashika are the first few people to answer. Sonali has got the answer as B. Sanjeev Manohar says maybe 60. Okay. Zilani says B. चलिए देखते हैं क्या आंसर आता है. Shreya says B. Let's check. The average marks of 5 students. So student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4, student 5. He says their average marks are half the marks of Amit, who is one among the 5 students. So one of the students is Amit, right? So half the marks of Amit. If the marks of Sanjeev are one third of the average marks of all 5 students, and later on he says Sanjeev's marks are 15. Sanjeev is also one of them. Sanjeev ke marks are 15 and Sanjeev's marks are one third the average of all 5. So average of all 5 should be 45, right? And marks of Amit are sorry, average marks of all 5 is half of the marks of Amit. So Amit के marks कितने होने चाहिए? 90. भाई टोटल एवरेज जो है संजीव का ट्रिपल है. संजीव इज 15, सो ट्रिपल ऑफ दैट इज 45 and marks of Amita double of 45, that is 90. Now total sum of all 5 marks is 45 into 5, that is 225, out of which marks of Amit 90, marks of Sanjeev 15, they add up to 105. अगर ये मैं 105 माइनस कर देता हूं, I get 120 as the score of the other 3 kids. Question is asking you average marks of the other 3 kids. So 120 divided by 3, the answer is 40. Option B is the right answer. The average marks of the other 3 students is equal to 40. ठीक है. ऐप पे मैं देख रहा हूं मनाली ने सबसे पहले सही आंसर दिया है और यहां मैं देख रहा हूं सबसे पहले रुशिल ने सही आंसर दिया, फिर विजय अरोड़ा ने, सोनाली गेव द राइट आंसर, जिलानी, श्रेया, तमगना एंड गुरी सिंह, रुवान, Nilmesh and Prasad and Rajvi, Ayushi Verma, everyone gave the right answer. I hope you like these questions, right? तो थोड़ा सा हल्का सा ट्विस्ट डाल के मैं क्वेश्चंस बना रहा हूं, कोशिश कर रहा हूं कि आपको करने में भी अच्छा लगे. So that was the next question on averages. I'll move ahead now to the next question, a question on series now. Let's see who does it fastest. सबसे पहले कौन करता है चेक करते हैं जरा एक बार. This is the next question on series now. Who gives the right answer for this question on series? Very simple one though, I suppose. Vijay Arora is the first person to answer. Very good, Vijay, very fast. Bad reputation. Okay. Now the reputation is good. You are the second one to answer. Zilani got C, Nandita got C, and then Ruwan has got C, Sushovan got C, Friends has got C. Everyone is saying C now. That was real fast, isn't that? Pretty simple, isn't? श्रेया गॉट सी, रुशिल, संजीव, पुण्यक, एवरीवन इज गेटिंग सी, मनाली हैज गॉट सी. तो चलिए देखते हैं कैसे. 3 + 2 is 5, -4 is 1, +6 is 7, -8 is -1, +10 is 9, and -12 is -3. So C option is the right answer. In other words, you can also say 5, 7, 9. This is one series. 3, 1, -1. This is another series. So 3 - 2 is 1. 1 - 2 is -1. And -1 - 2 is -3. So by that logic also, I can say answer is minus. Very good. Let's move on to the next question. Here's another one now. Again, a question from now alphabetical series. Right answer to the next question. Choose the correct option according to this. Yash got the answer. Zilani got the answer. Vrindamukhi got the answer. Rajvi got the answer. Friends, Nandita. Very good. And everyone is giving the right answer. Yashika got the answer. Ruwan, Sanjeev, Sushovan. Oh, yes, Radha Vinod, you are right. Probably I was wrong there. Rushil got the answer. Shreya got the answer. Everyone is giving the right answer. चलिए देखते हैं. A, Z. There is no letter between them. Between X and Z, there is a letter Y. Between X and U, you have V and W. So, of course, we are having 0 letters here, 1 letter here, 2 letters here. There must be 3 letters over here. What are the 3 letters before U? Okay? They are R, S, and T. So, what is before R? It is Q. So, therefore, Q must be the correct answer. Option A, Q is the right answer for this question. Yes, it was 0, then -1, then -2, then -3, and that way it is going on. Very good. Here comes the next question now. Once again, the next one is here. And Radha Vinod has corrected me that education nahi, equation is the smallest word having all 5 vowels. And he is right as well. Angesh, just revise in these days. You don't do anything new when the exam is just around the corner. तो कुछ भी नया नहीं कर सकते हैं. Sushovan has got the answer now very fast. Rushil Dani has got the answer. Shreya Rajesh has got the answer. Sushovan got the answer. Okay. Priyal got it. Ruwan got it. I left this one. I could not understand. I mean, you remember the question like this. Rajvi got the answer. Nandita got it. Manali got it. Friends, Purnita. देखिए इन क्वेश्चंस में ना एक चीज होती है, हमेशा ऐसा नहीं होता that according to the position of the letter some word is to be, a number is to be formed, right? Many times it is like C represents 2, H represents 0, A represents N 9, I represents 3, and R represents 4. If you do not find any direct relation, try this. It is also possible. Many times questions are asked like this. जैसे यार ट्री बोला है तो T की जगह 1 आ रहा है, R की जगह 4 आ रहा है और दोनों E की जगह 5 आ रहा है. So basically an E is represented by 5, an R is represented by 4, a T is represented by 1, so on and so forth. So when you write the letters for Thar, because T is represented by 1, I write 1 here. Now H, A, they are represented by 0 and 9, and R that is at the end is represented by 4. So your answer is 1094. So हमेशा ऐसे questions में ये नहीं होता that you have to find out the respective positions of all the letters and you have to make that number from those. नो, नॉट नेसेसरली, हमेशा वो नहीं बनेगा. मेनी टाइम्स इट इज जस्ट लाइक every position of the letter is represented by a number in the respective big number given to you, and you have to find out कि कौन सा letter किस number को correspond करता है. Through that you get the answer for that. Okay, so I hope it is clear to all of you. I'll move ahead from here. This was the next question. Now the next one is here on your screen. Give me the answer now. A question on blood relations. And please do not forget to press the like button as well. I repeat, these are all absolutely fresh and new questions. You are actually getting a good practice by doing these questions. So Yashika has got the answer for this question. Oh yes, Zilani, I created them around those questions only. I saw those questions. I thought कि वैसा मिलता जुलता बनाने की कोशिश करूं. Vrinda has got the answer. The first two people to answer are Yashika and Vrinda. Okay, Vrinda. Just two answers. I don't think the question is that difficult. In my opinion, you guys can do it real fast. Angesh got the answer. Nandita has got the answer. We got the first three answers now. Rushil has got the answer. Sanjeev got the answer. Let us start doing it then. करना शुरू करते हैं. Taklu is the only son of the father-in-law of the wife of the father of Patlu. Now, wife of the father of Patlu. Can I say Patlu's mother? Right? Patlu's mother. So, father-in-law of Patlu's mother. Father-in-law of Patlu's mother is Patlu's grandfather, rather paternal grandfather, I would say. And Taklu is the only son. So, grandfather's only son is your father. So, basically, I can say Patlu is there, right? And Taklu is the father of Patlu. Taklu is the father of Patlu. I'm sure you got this. So, Patlu's father's wife is Patlu's mother. Her father-in-law would be her grandfather, Patlu's grandfather. And grandfather's only son is your father. So, Patlu's father is Taklu. Lambu's sister is the daughter-in-law of the father of Patlu's father. Now, father of Patlu's father is Patlu's grandfather, and daughter-in-law of Patlu's grandfather is Patlu's mother, right? So, Patlu's mother is Lambu's sister. So, that means Taklu's wife is basically the sister of Lambu. This lady is the sister of Lambu. Question is, how is Lambu related to Taklu's wife? So, Taklu's wife is, how is she related to Lambu? She is actually the sister of Lambu. That means Lambu is the brother of her. So, the correct answer is option B for this question. Brother is the right answer. I hope you all got it. Anyways, I saw कि वृंदा, अंगेश, नंदिता, रुशिल, संजीव, आयुषी, प्रसाद सबका आंसर बी आया था. On the app as well, I saw that Yash has given the right answer, which is option B. Brother is the correct answer for this question as well. I'll move ahead to the next question now. On your screen, it is here. What is the answer for this question now? Would like to see who answers fastest. The angle between the hour hand and minute hand of a clock at 6:30 is how much more or less than the angle at 9:45? Rushil Dani has got the answer. Yashika has got the answer. The first two people to answer are Rushil Dani and Yashika. Ruwan Malkani has got the answer. Vijay Arora has got the answer. Vrinda Mukhi has got the answer. Friends Vlogs has got the answer. Zilani got it. Sushovan got it. Rajvi Doshi has got it. Very good, guys. Very, very good. Let's start doing it. Fatafat. Priyal has got the answer. It says angle between the hour hand and minute hand at 6:30. It is equal to 30 into 6 minus 5.5 into m. I'm sure you all know this formula. तो ये पता होगा तो आप बहुत आराम से कर लेंगे. This will come out to be 15 degrees. And at 9:45, it is 30 into 9 minus 5.5 into 45. This will come out to be 22.5 degrees. Question is saying इन दोनों का difference बताओ, that is 7.5 degrees. C option is the right answer for this question. Honestly speaking, जब मैं इस क्वेश्चन को कर रहा था, मैं बताता हूं मैंने कैसे करा है. मैंने क्लॉक के बारे में सोचा, राइट. 6:30 पे मिनट हैंड इज एग्जैक्टली एट 6 एंड 9:45 पे मिनट हैंड इज एग्जैक्टली एट 9. ठीक है. सो बेसिकली आर हैंड इसने से कितनी देर तक चला? 45 मिनट्स तक. इन 45 मिनट्स इट वुड हैव कवर्ड 22.5 डिग्रीज. और यहां आर हैंड 6 से आगे कितनी देर चला? 30 मिनट्स तक. In 30 minutes, it would have covered 15 degrees. So 22.5 minus 15 degrees, that straight away gives you the answer as 7.5. That is the right answer for this question. And this brings us to the last question of the day. Sir, how do you got to know the gender of Lambu in the last question? He can be sister also. Oh, Vijay Road, I don't remember. I mean, did I specifically told about that? Whether Lambu, was male or female? कहीं पे जिक्र किया कि नहीं? But yes, unless and until it is mentioned that Lambu is a male, we will not consider he is a male. So that way you are right. Possibly I might have made this mistake of not showing that Lambu is a male or not. This brings us to the last question of the day. Here is the last question for all of you. Let's see what happens here. It's a question of probability. Let's see how many of you get it correct now. And yes, you are correct, Vijay Arora. I just checked. I did not mention that. I should have mentioned that Lambu is a male. You are right, absolutely. But not taking anything away from you. Of course, I was wrong, but Snap can also make such kind of mistakes. That's very common. तो वहां अगर ऐसे ऑप्शंस आए तो पक्का ही ब्रदर मार देना. ठीक है. Unless and until cannot be determined is given. तो ब्रदर मार्क करके आगे निकल जाना, because they have made such kind of mistakes in past many times. Prasad is the first person to answer. He says B, then Prakhar Kumar says A, and then friend says 1/2. Tamagna says A, that is 1/12. Zilani got A, that is 1/12. And then Sushovan got A. Sanjeev Manohar has got A. So let us start doing it. Shreya Rajesh has got B. देखते हैं क्या आंसर आता है. सही आंसर क्या है इस क्वेश्चन का? Sanjeev and Amit went for an interview. The chances that Sanjeev will be selected is 2/3. Amit will be selected is 3/4. What are the chances that at least one of them will be rejected? So can I say 1 minus the probability that both are selected? If both are selected, that probability is subtracted. That means at least one would be rejected. So 1 minus both are selected. So Sanjeev is selected 2/3. Amit is selected 3/4. 2 and 3 will cancel out. 2 will cancel out at 1/2. 1 minus 1/2 is 1/2. The answer is option B. At least one of them will be rejected. The chances are 1/2. At least one is rejected is basically 1 minus the probability both are selected. क्योंकि जब दोनों सिलेक्ट हो जाएंगे उसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी को हटा दो तो कम से कम एक तो रिजेक्ट हुआ ही. इधर यू मेक 3 cases, both are rejected. A is rejected, B is selected, B is rejected, A is selected. या फिर आप ये कर लीजिए 1 minus both are selected. That ways you will get to know about it. So the correct answer for this question is equal to 1/2. Okay, probably all of you gave the answer of at least one of them is selected. आपने उसका आंसर दे दिया 1/12. मैं क्वेश्चन में पूछ रहा हूं at least one of them is rejected, जबकि उसका आंसर should have been 1/2 in my opinion. Okay, so that was the last question of the day, and as I promised I would be talking about these things at the end. So now if I talk about some of the cutoffs in the last few years, SNAP 2020 cutoff, a 98 percentile was there at a score of 46, and 97 percentile was there at a 45. And what is the significance of 98 and 97? You can see it here. कि यहां पे SIBM पुणे आपको दे रखा है, SCMHRD पुणे आपको दे रखा है, उनकी जो कट ऑफ्स गई हैं परसेंटाइल वाइज कितनी गई हैं, दैट यू कैन गेट एन आइडिया कि 2020, 21, 22 में भी तकरीबन उतनी रही होंगी. तो अगर 98.2 परसेंटाइल रहा, इसका मतलब तकरीबन 46 का कट ऑफ था 2020 में. 2021 में it was 41 to 41.5. Last year the paper was little difficult, so it was around 36. We are expecting this year that a 98 percentile will be very close to 40, right? Of course it might be 39, it might be 41, थोड़ा उसके आसपास. And a 97 percentile would be pretty close to 38 to 39, right? So these are the scores at which you might get 97 and 98 percentiles this year. So basically I can say when I talk about SIBM Pune, so SIBM Pune this year would lie somewhere in the range of 39 to 41. Whereas when I talk about SCMHRD, right, it will be very close to this. ज्यादा फर्क नहीं होता है, 1 और 0.5 का फर्क होगा तो वो 38 से 40 तक का मान के चलिए. SIIB would also be very close to that. It will be somewhere around, I think you can say 36 to 37, इतना तकरीबन. So these are going to be the approximate cutoffs according to the slot 1. Of course slot 2 slot 3 में क्या होगा ये तो अभी नहीं कह सकते. slot 1 के हिसाब से ही चेंजेस आने वाले हैं. ठीक है. स्कोर वर्सेस परसेंटाइल 2022 में कैसा रहा, यू कैन गेट एन आइडिया बाय दिस टेबल. 99 परसेंटाइल वाज देयर एट 37.75, लेकिन उसके बाद बहुत ज्यादा गैप नहीं आता है, आप देखेंगे परसेंटाइल्स के हिसाब से, राइट? बिकॉज अगर आप टॉप पे देखेंगे तो बहुत कम लोग होते हैं 99.99 से 88 तक आने में, वेरी फ्यू पीपल, राइट? लेकिन मार्क्स में डिफरेंस देखिए बहुत सारा है, यहां पे तो बहुत ही ज्यादा है, जबकि सिर्फ 1.01 परसेंटाइल का डिफरेंस है. जैसे जैसे नीचे आते रहेंगे डिफरेंस आपका बहुत कम होता रहेगा स्लोली, बिकॉज मेनी पीपल आर देयर जनरली इन दैट मिडल रेंज, तो बहुत सारे लोग उसके अंदर इंक्लूड हो जाते हैं. एंड दीज आर सम ऑफ द स्कोर वर्सेस परसेंटाइल्स रिक्वायर्ड फॉर ऑल द कॉलेजेस. SIBM Pune, of course, at the top would require somewhere around 98.5 percentile. SMHRD, the second one, would be looking for 98 plus. SIIB is around 93 to 95. SIBM Bangalore 91 to 92. Generally, we do not, suggest the students to go below this. We do not have many good symbiosis colleges which are under this. But yes, if you do not have any other option, you want to do MBA this year only, तो ठीक है. फिर ऐसे में कई बार कोई चारा नहीं होता तो फिर ठीक है, whichever college you want to go for, these are the percentiles required for these particular colleges. Okay. So Angesh, just do some questions randomly from internet, लेकिन simple question कीजिएगा. What topics to focus in numbers? वृंदा, इस बार slot 1 में तो एक भी question नहीं आया, तो we can't say that what is going to happen in slot 2, slot 3. 22 थ्योरम का क्वेश्चन आया था, वो भी सब्सिक्वेंट सेशंस में प्रैक्टिस वुड बी ग्रेट. 22 थ्योरम का क्वेश्चन स्नैप में आया था, मतलब जनरली नहीं आता वैसे. आई मीन कैट वैट भी नहीं पूछते, लेकिन हो सकता है चांस कि पूछ लिया हो. Okay, so that's all about it, guys. So if you have any further queries and if you want to just go through our complete course, the pedagogy and all, so you can have an access to our complete pedagogy by just unlocking this 3 days free trial. Put your mobile number, start the free trial on BYJU'S exam prep, and you see all the videos and material and all to just know that what all you can do here. Okay. Also, you can also enroll for our test series. Of course, for these OMAT exams, you need a good test series. So we are providing you 55 plus non-CAT mod exams apart from the 10,000 plus practice questions, a detailed analysis and lot many things as you see on the screen. So a good test series will be able to provide you. And if you're appearing for ZET, we are starting the crash course just like Snap crash course from 19th of December at 7 p.m. 15 power pack live sessions would be there for ZET, which includes all the areas which are there, including the highly probable questions as well. I'm sure you would have taken the help of score calculator and percentile predictor on our app. By putting in your response sheet, it will exactly tell you what score you are getting, what percentile you can expect. That all you can get from this. Also, use our college predictor, which can tell you according to your profile that which all colleges are there, which are in which you are eligible. कौन से कॉलेज में आपको अप्लाई करना चाहिए, किसमें नहीं अप्लाई करना चाहिए, कौन से आईएम्स हैं, कितने पे आपको वो कॉल दे देंगे, किस परसेंटाइल पे. टेक हेल्प ऑफ दिस. ओके. And do not forget to join us for the complete analysis on 17th and 22nd December as well, just after the exam. And these are brilliant results from the last year as well. Just take a look of all of these. That's all from my side, guys. So, is there any question that I might be missing? Please tell me. Otherwise, I'll move ahead. Okay. So, yes, what is your question? Yes, I'm an engineer. Yes, you can go for SIOM. Zilani. Sir, how much cutoff is needed in CET for Symbiosis College? Sanjeev, I'm actually having no idea. SIOM नासिंग ऑपरेशंस के लिए सही है ना सर? ऑपरेशंस ही कराते हैं मारुति, बट हाँ ऑपरेशंस के लिए स्पेसिफिकली अगर आप बोला जाए तो इट्स अ डिसेंट कॉलेज. स्लॉट 1 में था सर, बट या स्पीड ब्रेकर आई गेस. ओके ओके सर. SIBM नागपुर नॉट वर्थ इट करंटली. सत्यम. Link for college predictor Maruti, you will find it in the app itself or in the description below the video. You'll find it there. Okay, everyone. So that's all from my side. Have a good day now. We'll meet in the next class. Till then, bye bye. And please take care of yourself. Good day, everyone.